Stop it. Get some help.
Copyright. What is this? No. 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 No, say it ain't so. No. They got the indigenous women too. They got the indigenous. Who gave these women smartphones? Who gave them access to Instagram? No. God damn it, modern woman. Don't you have any bounds? Stop within your own culture, but you're over there inflicting the bullshit over there as well. Yo, whatever tribe, whatever custom, whatever culture they're a part of, I guarantee you, divorce rates are about to go up to 50%, 70%, which is initiated by these newly indoctrinated tribal modern women. They're going to start getting BBLs and all type of shit. They're going to get flued out. Then all of a sudden, the men in their tribe is none too good for them. You understand what I'm saying? No, why would we want the average man? Why would we want that? Shit, look what all the attention that I get up on Instagram. But see, this is what happens. This is the dopamine hit. They're exposed to it as well. It's just so crazy to see because, wow, how do they even have internet out there? Am I surprised though? Am I surprised that the mind control is so strong that it isn't impacting them as a culture and a custom as well? But this is how it all begins. First, it's going to start with the dopamine hit from getting likes on their photos. And then it's going to transition to getting flued out and shit like that. And then all of a sudden, all the men that were within their tribe are no longer going to be on their level. Then they're all going to start identifying as baddies while screaming toxic masculinity from the mountaintops. Sheesh.
This is your friendly reminder that most men do not leave relationships. And this is statistically proven by a study that showed that nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So sister girl, if you have begged and pleaded that man to show up differently for you, begged and pleaded him to stop certain behaviors, begged and pleaded him to respect certain boundaries, and he has not done it, it's not because he doesn't understand. It's not because it's not clicking. He does not want to be there, but he is not going to leave. You have to leave. I don't know who this is for, but I just wanted to remind y'all that because get out of there.
Whatever you resist persists. Whatever you can't be with won't let you be. And my whole thing is women leave because they think it's so much better on the other side. And you're right. Women need to feel like they're seen, safe. They need to feel love and presence from their partner. Mm-hmm. Presence, directed, connected, focused energy at them. Nothing else. Mm-hmm. And men, they just need freedom. Mm-hmm. And they need sex. And they need to be respected and know that their wife is going to be loyal. Mm-hmm. Now, women cheat emotionally.
Which is honestly sometimes even deeper.
I think it's
intense.
deeper. A lot of men don't fully grasp that because they're not emotional. They're like, as long as she doesn't f someone, we're great. You know, she can hang with the tennis player, you know, or the trainer or the pool boy.
Yeah, but what are they talking about on the court is
correct.
The thing.
And
know?
Eventually, Get Green Room says, a shoulder to cry on is a to ride on.
Mary Jane, will you marry me? Mary Jane! Why did you do that?
To prove to myself that you'll always be there for me when it really counts. You will, won't you, Peter?
Throw the whole Mary Jane away. She is a walking red flag. This guy Spider-Man has spidey sense and shit in order to pick up shit that's gonna happen in the future, but you don't have the spidey sense for red flags, my G. But gents, listen to me. This is simp programming 101. Most young boys love Spider-Man. So they're going to imitate the actions that they see. But instead of jumping off buildings to save Mary Janes, young boys are being programmed to simp and put Mary Janes on a pedestal, thus feeding the cultural narrative that men must sacrifice life and limb for the loves of their life, which from a dating and a courting perspective is dangerous because you ignore the red flags. But it's clear as day that our favorite woke media companies have been working to simplify young boys since they were of early age. And what's crazy about this is that I remember this exact scene when I was a kid, but didn't interpret it this way. But as a grown-ass man, I see through the bullshit.
Turn your volume up.
I expect a clean house, laundry done, all the meal cooked when I get home, because there's food got to be ready for me to eat. Laundry done, you know. That's what Jack told his wife, and that's why she's leaving him for another man, because that man respects her.
That makes sense.
You know?
She should, yeah.
And that's why I said she should.
I'm glad you're not like
And honestly, like, it's insane that he's gonna act like that, you know?
Yeah.
I put the seat up to urinate and then put it down after I'm done. At your request, that is 2 seat repetitions per urinary event. This arrangement means that if you go into the bathroom, you can just sit down and urinate and leave with 0 seat repetitions per urinary event. Would it not then be a fair and equitable marriage arrangement, creating a scenario where we are both responsible for only 1 seat repetition per urinary event? And she's gone.
Yeah. One more picture, stupid idiot,
What are you
bitch.
gonna do?
Yeah.
You're the
Girl,
bitch.
what you gonna do to that?
You're the bitch.
Girl.
You know what?
Yeah.
No one's going nowhere now because of you.
Get your hand off of it.
You're
Because of you.
up in
I'm
there.
calling the police
You're
for
so
you.
up
I'm
in there.
calling the police for you.
You're so
I'm
up in
calling
there.
the police for you. Don't with me.
Yeah.
Don't with me. Not everybody has to suffer for you.
No problem.
Everybody has to suffer
No
because
problem.
of you.
Yes.
Because of you, I want to come arrest you.
Of course.
Tell me you still think like an infant without telling me that you still think like an infant. At no point in this video did this man threaten you with physical violence or was intimidating by any stretch means of the imagination, but you still get down into your baby form to utilize public resources because your ego is bruised. Imagine how ridiculous of a person that you have to be to stop an entire train of people, hundreds of people that have nothing to do with the situation because you are losing an argument. You, ma'am, are a moron, a masculine moron to the highest degree. Women like this will be the first ones to complain about men in our society today, but also be the first ones that will utilize the patriarchal system of the police to come and save the day for them. Even when a responsible citizen is trying to remove your hand from your dastardly deed, still even then, your pure sense of entitlement doesn't override your need to be right in your irrational decision making. You should be completely and utterly ashamed of yourself. But gentlemen, also as well, do not be in public arguing with women. Do understand that her behavior projects where she is at in life. Remove your egos from these situations and understand the way that she's demonstrating herself represents her own internal pity, represents her own internal unhappiness. So when you look at these people acting like this, you begin to not feel like they're attacking you, and instead they're projecting their hate for themselves onto you, all right? And also, too, this is 2 steps away from the same type of woman that will capture you in some false allegation. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. How'd you guys feel about this particular video today? You agree with the things that I'm saying? Do you not agree with the things that I'm saying? And then side note as well, for knowing more on how to conduct yourself, guys, link down in the description box down below to the modernmanplaybook.com. That contains my program of how you can hold a masculine frame in situations just like this one, and of course, much, much more. Click that link, beam up to the website, and see what else is in store. Until next time, YouTube, peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell them man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell them man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just ruthless. Never seen war.